In every community, the dream of development begins with a voice demanding fairness, inclusion, and opportunity. Yet for many years, ordinary citizens, groups, and public institutions in Mujila and Naluamba chiefdoms of Namala district struggled to navigate the complex path of accessing resources meant for their growth, especially through the Constituency Development Fund. Today, that reality is changing. Through the Citizen Voice and Action concept championed by World Vision Zambia, communities are no longer passive spectators, they are active participants. Clubs, cooperatives, and schools are being equipped with knowledge of CDF application guidelines, and for the first time, many are successfully accessing resources that were once out of reach. To simplify access to enhanced CDF, World Vision Zambia has gone a step further, translating the guidelines into Tonga so that every community member can clearly understand the process and take part in development.
Citizen Voice and Action is a premier social accountability methodology that transforms dialogue between community members, service providers, and other government officials that are involved in decision making to improve basic services in different social sectors that affect people's daily lives. Among some of these services may include services under education, health, agriculture, and many other sectors. So World Vision has been conducting social accountability trainings by holding workshops in these communities and training community leaders on how to use advocacy tools in monitoring service standards where they're able to identify policy gaps in different social sectors.
Chatumba Multipurpose Cooperative with 15 members proudly accessed a 40,000 kwacha CDF grant used to procure a cooking oil hammer mill.
Twakataliga twakalikwina luhibo lwakulembera kuti tuhibe utinonga twalembera kuti utegwa swe tuzwitirire eno twakahiwo jana igrupu ya CVA akatugwashiriha igumbonga motunga twalembera utega tuzwitirire twakalembera ku CDF alimwi abawa division abalo bagatuyohwereha so twakajigonya kuzwitirira mu 2023 so kuzwawo twagaulaga gayo iga saladi eno tulalumba maningi kuliba CVA abagatugwashiriha ntomwe aba division a government twalumba
ba division antomwe a government yagatwetera program kamuti twagaligwi so nabagatuletera ncho beni twasumpuga so mu minzi tuyabo sumpuga saladi uraura mu chipi igwinda mburwa kujintoro ibarangurube baraboragura keke flour mpongo baraboragura keke flour eje jandibotera ubira gutora bana guhigoro
kigano twagajiura twagayotaya kujiberesha yayotaya gutupa mali arongo twagwashiriya bana bajigoro amwe mali ngo twagwashiriya gurira bamushara into abamaje mbere ene jandipa bubotu maningi alimu agugondwa maningi umuzezo ngo tujit.
From this hammer mill proceeds, the group has expanded into goat rearing.
Twagajigo nyagula mpongo hili 8 mpongo hili 8 anamazuwa mpongo hili akona 22 alimuna twakamana kugula mpongo twakabona kuti eno twede kupeza ntaya mwimbi watalika kugula mpugo ntwakahula inkugo yakalibuyo 10 eno anomazuwa mpugo hili asikabuya ma 50 something makana twana tushe tulio mbe kubabuyo kuti alimutujiyandisha kuti inkugo ehi tuhibambire.
Poultry is another thriving enterprise.
Kama sokuzwa mugagayo twaura mpongo eno twaura nkugu CDF tiyakali kulilibonya pe ayamala akalurigo.
The hammer mill has also boosted sunflower farming in the area.
Tanakuboterwa mugati igajigayo gatubambira saladi pauba obirwa twarega kuika kwa mantoro oradura so twatariga kulirimina akugaya tuba mugabeni tikatuko yakuri kwaha ndagaya munji ndasambara ndarigwa herede mungatika munganda yangu umwongo ndirarya.
Another success is Luyando multipurpose cooperatives. For years, they struggled to access CDF until CVA opened their eyes to the provision of CDF.
Bakatwambira kuti mwabajo reno baruyando pepa reno ryakaba approved so gamulindira botura mwambira yakuchita so mu 28 October 2024 bakatwita kuti ambora tumwambire marena akati ani akazwidirira ikaturemberede project ya Pigali maringo 30 pin ngo bakatupa.
World Vision bakatuyisha bakatujita empower kuruhiboro rwakuti no bantu bagonya buti kujita access kuti bagonya kopegwa mari a CDF nabakamana kutuyisha iba World Vision twakabora mu communities esimotuzurirwa mu wadi ya Mobora twakatariga kuyabo bayisha iba community mbo bagonya kujita primary a CDF kuti bagonya gupegwa arimwe akuba ama projects abagwasha mu maomi abo mu Mobora wadi twakajugonya iguba ama clubs asiga ku 33 so far ibakaita benefit kumara CDF ibara ama projects ngo baraninga
turikomene maningi kamboga kuti muminzi yesu aseko toba magaintu tatujikari buyo twakajana ihagujita arimwe jitupede iguhiba iguyabusangana abantu akuhiba yakuyabujita hinji so turirumbideka pati kambo mapenzi muminzi yesu ayabujea.
According to the Namola CVA chairman, collaboration with development structures is bearing fruit as more cooperatives in the area continue to receive support. In Nalubamba Chiefdom, goat rearing, cattle and hammer mills are among the enterprises transforming lives.
Bakabona ba CDF watujana twiga mu kaswangene batupaje gawinda muri ba CDF mbona yose urembera wenda mu CDF kambo twabantalisho wenda mu CDF World Vision tulabalumba kambo batuweza ma training manji mbla ngombe bakabaluhira bakatuweza twakayiyambo isongwa nkugu ma village chicken malayers ma broiler so tulalumba kuli konso kambo twakabaluhibo ulwa nkugu bokuponwa mu bumi bwesu World Vision bakatusiye twakajala tulamba bokambo luyo twajala ndoro
kalembera project ya kuhuwa mpongo mugasangano Yesu ino mugasangano Yesu joro ncho tujiri chakuti bamaga impfu banyi balite toba mwana mwana tuli 17 atom twakaromo ya kuti 20 pin A ninji so toba mu mizika bo malala shupa kwa jana so tumwena nyabusungu bwesu mboti homa kuti washanga ulabulange ibwa butebo twagamba kuti ono i project Yesu ya mpongo tulahirula mu wini twagadivide mali Yesu twaula impongo impwi ili 15 mujembwe ongae omwe haba 16 pone yo mpongo Yesu murwendo lwesu twakaura misamu yakuyigoberera twayasha yande eji mabona twaula wayo yu ino mulijejo twabajorwe impongo munyama umuho bana kuhara ino mpongo Yesu no yakahara first round twakaguhya bamwe batupongo tujembwe atupitu mwi twakaranga kuti ino musangano Yesu bapatiriye mboti twakajana kuti uliba mberera kugwashigwa kubana kuti bauriye bana ma uniform since tuli under free education bamwe bauriye bana mabugu
Mbuli mwima agati wa community ama service providers ndagaji gonya gutondeya community yesu kuti mali a CDF muragonya gulembera agwajana agwabereha guri yomo yanda yonse mbuli club ya hajebe women's club bagaji gonya gubapa mali ahiga gu 20,000.
CDF has also touched individual lives. Mr. Smith Jibola is a shining example. With guidance from Nachimbema CVA, he accessed a 200,000 kwacha CDF loan and invested in diverse projects at his homestead.
Kukujita apply mu 2023 loan ya 200. Iyo loan yakawa mu 2024 mu November. Wona indakatambula malayo oli mwaka wabuyo mu mukanda alikulembere ngombe atiri. sokwali kuhwa ing'ombe jiumayuma nomehi ndakakala akutereka ndakamba taa ntajiti intu jomwi ndaluzihe hulumende ndakahya iboho lyangu yantolera 75,000 ndamana ndazaha malaiti eri iboho ndakamba uti ndibere hono mwinda katalika gula magemu waya yangu mwabonaya wamba garden ndamana ndatalika kulima amapopwe mwabonanga namba 2 inda atebola kutanguna motuli munganda mulya mulangira tusaga 40 by 50 kg mula tubona ndawero dingana amanda ngona tulabamba igoji sofa irunkire kale igoji obire onalya kuli yotatwe mwabona igoji jo mutula ya 15 pin kutalya ngumwabona ili yotatwe kuli kale 45 pin gotire ali ndambo kwalo gimbige tunka mwalo mulya muhibone mpongo tafera iji kumpongo ndakwa yakupirula mulandu mani mulandu kumani ndakaza kapotulikwe ubajindi jo mwinkugu ya maloni ndakabona kuti uliji mwingi tana kuhiga sono muri village chicken muri
ndari ajoro kujana kuti nibaka apply aba Smith jibola ba headman munagaba bandi jata ndibe wanchito so andime kusaidi jinda jirumba ihe maningi kuti bana banga andimendera bahutura kusaiti mu winda mu mala CDF
bakazomana kweyabulwa abantu kuti no bayire buti kulembera kuti bayane malaya wamba abayohwe abantu alugera ma meetings abaku district gabatwambira abantu mubere ukulwa hiwa pokajikweza jansana kuti bahire kuti na balembera balawa yopewa mali bube twabere he ni wahia usompulaji hiyo kusampulami wahia so unakamboma ndo amana ukulwa hiya I think kulima beneficiaries bataleli ku 5
but beyond individuals and cooperatives institutions too are reaping the benefits of CDF. Nalugwale Community School, once in ruins after a classroom block was blown off, now stands tall with a new block, thanks to CVA, the Parent-Teacher Committee and the Ward Development Committee.
Sometime back, when we were grappling with infrastructure challenges, one CVA who came to our school, he engaged the school and the community. We held a meeting on which he advised us to apply for the rehab of a 1x2 classroom block, which was blown off somewhere in 2019. After we were told that, we took a step of applying to the district under CDF, and fortunately, CDF came in and rehabilitated our classroom. We have seen an increase in the number of pupils coming for classes. Before then, we only had a 1x3 classroom block, which could only cater for 3 classes or 3 grades at once. And not only that, CDF also gave us about 40 desks, and from these 40 desks, the pupil desk ratio has greatly improved.
Iba CVA bakali jesu kwanza kupati kujatikya kukanana kuti ichikoto chesu cherede kuti chipambururwe gutegwa ibana bajigonye gwiya kabotu kambuka kuti wakanyina ma classrooms ali nafa abosena bwana rugwali ya chikoro kutoka mana bobo ikubajorwe ihulumende yakahombana kutwingura imalembo esu na rugulu gwalo ndotoka apply wakazwa cha kuhambana ibrock bakatupa.
The challenge of classroom space at this school is relegated to the past.
There was a challenge with accommodation, but due to this initiative by the government, at least we are appreciating.
For World Vision Zambia, these milestones reflect the ultimate goal, caring for children.
We have seen that they are also raising awareness apart from how these communities can access these funds. They are also raising awareness in terms of referral and reporting mechanism. That is giving the protection of the children in the chiefdom in general. We have about 28 different clubs and cooperatives that have received funding from CDF. And these now running different projects in the community. Some are into goat rearing, and others are keeping cattle, dairy cattle, which is also giving them milk. And ultimately, they are realizing profits out of these projects. And this profit also is translating into them keeping the children, supporting the children in terms of their education, giving them nutritious food at household level, and also just to improve the well-being of their families in general.
At Simanje Primary, sanitation challenges are now a thing of the past after the CVA facilitated CDF support.
The same World Vision came to our aid where water is concerned. They sank a borehole which have mechanized water system. They built us an ablution block where our learners are entering. That is 6 for boys and 5 for girls. For the girls section, we also have a washroom where our girls, when during their menstrual cycles, they are able to go there and wash with the provision of the water, the soap, and also the sanitary towels that World Vision is giving us as a school. That mechanized water system come along with the taps. We've got 2 standing taps within the school grounds. We've got 10 taps among the teachers' houses and also in the community. Altogether, we've got 13 taps that are tapping from that mechanized water system. And because of that, the community and the school is able to use that water to have gardens in the ablution blocks. We've got water which is flowing so that at least learners no longer use the pit latrines or they no longer go into the bush.
Twakabereka mani muli kusimanje kuno jindi ya rain season last year matoleta mainaga chitauti nagawa twakapola kuchikolo kuno kuba kuhira kuti at least ndiza nga masola tuite kuti tulombere ku CDF bakalombera ku CDF yakaba emergency money was given ku Simanje Secondary and Primary School uzwawalia matoilets agaya kwa chibotoboto.
Through the community voice and action group, community members within Simanje together with the teachers, they were able to get it to say they cannot just sit idle but look around for organizations and also the government itself who can come and help them, despite that there is free education where learners are no longer paying. So as they built the block up to window level, then World Vision, our all-weather partner, came in and helped to finish up the building.
And at Chivia Community School, a brand new 1x3 classroom block is changing the face of education.
Before this block, we had a very big problem. It was a very big challenge whereby we were depending on this 1x2, whereby it was running from 1 to 6. And because of that, what they used to do, we used it to maybe 3 hours per class. Then after that 3 hours, another class again will come in, another class will come in. So we find that it was not possible. The enrollment has been increased from 225. Now we are at 386. Thank the advocacy group, which worked together tirelessly with the WDC to come up with this.
Twagajana mzezo agulembela CDF. Bona twagabajo lweba CDF bagatuhuwa. Bagatupa 1x3 block. Yaleyo kwache jino jindi yagamana ipenza chigolo yamana ibana besubala yagaboto. Twalumba maningi abawo division ibagatupa luyo lulwa CVA. Kwamba uti tujane luhibo ilwa kwamba uti mbotugonya iguleta lusumpugo mugati muhigolo kambo twaganyina luhibo lulironse.
With CVA as the bridge between communities and service providers, the sustainability of World Vision programs is assured.
We work with government in different sectors and supplement government efforts in improving the livelihoods of citizens. But through social accountability, we have empowered our communities working with the government service providers in creating policy awareness. With the policy environment now that promotes, decentralization, we have more resources that are coming into the community. So the CVA groups, what they have done is using the Constituency Development Fund guidelines, which ideally they came in English, but World Vision has partnered with government, and we have translated these guidelines into Tonga. And the two CVA groups in Muchila and Mbeza, they've been using these translated copies to ensure that the citizenry in these areas, they understand what is involved, what is required of them to access these funds for development in their respective areas. So using the citizen voice action methodology, we have simple advocacy tools where they do social audits, the monitoring of standards, and scorecards where they derive proposals built from the policy gaps that they identified. Through this, we have seen that the Enhanced Constituency Development Fund has accelerated the acquisition of these funds, because now we have enough resources in the basket, and most of the groups, when they apply, they are able to access these funds, which has culminated into the building of classroom blocks for children that now that were out of school systems. They are able now to get into school with their free education policy. So we have more children that now are enrolled, and parents through CVA are able to apply for CDF, and classrooms are being built, desks are being provided. And at a community level, through empowerment, we have seen a number of groups that are able to access these funds for projects that gives them that economic resiliency. Like there are some groups that are able to process, cooking oil coming from sunflower, in their community, and some of them, they are able to acquire dairy animals and able to sell their milk, but also use this milk for the nutrition of their children. So CVA, being a sustainability methodology, as an organization, we have moved further to encourage these groups to register their groups.
We've actually managed to capacity build some advocate groups through CVA as a methodology, has enabled them to have the information, which has also given them the voice. So in this voice, we are seeing them understanding issues to do with standards and the policies that government has set. Having understood this, actually seen that the groups now are able to engage different institutions, schools, health institutions, in all sectors, agriculture inclusive. So they check these standards, and once they check the standards, when they realize that there's a gap, this has actually enabled them now to see how best actually they can integrate on the ground with the World Development Committees and also the community at large. This is actually to see how they can bridge the gap that has been realized in these institutions.
World Vision has two large-scale area programs in Mbeza and Muchila. So Mbeza, we're operating in Chief Nalubamba's area, and we have one CVA group that is monitoring all the schools, all the health facilities, services in agriculture, and issues of social protection. In Muchila, we are operating in the whole chiefdom of Muchila, and we have about 4,500 registered children in our World Vision sponsorship. So whatever interventions we are doing, these benefit all these children. And in Mbeza, we have slightly over 5,000 registered children.
We are seeing now in schools that never had infrastructure development, they are raising awareness now to the community and to these schools. And these schools actually have seen the funding.
The citizen voice and action approach has become more than just a tool. It is a bridge linking communities with office bearers, fostering accountability and steering development where it matters most. The concept has turned the Constituency Development Fund into a true community tool, empowering cooperatives, schools and individuals to access resources, launch projects and transform lives. Proving that when citizens are informed and engaged, no dream is too distant and no community is left behind.